Hey, Magic. Do you like your bat wings?
No. Hides behind
She's
mom.
so low to the ground.
Hides behind mom.
Come here.
I can't protect you.
Magic.
She says,
She's
fuck
so
you
sad.
guys.
Aw.
Baby.
But it's Halloween, Magic. Look at our decorations. She was like, yeah, I don't care about any of that.
Poor baby.
Are you camera shy? Oh. You're a good bat, if that makes you feel any better.
Do you want them off, honey? She doesn't like them. You don't like them, huh? You're like, no, I'm not for costumes. They're not for me.
There you go, you're free. She was like, oh, hell yeah.
Greetings, boys and ghouls, and welcome to the almost Halloween special of Talking Nerdy.
Spooky.
Today we got some tricks and treats that I picked up from the candy shop Hot Licks in Pismo, here in California. And
Travis delivered us special tricks and treats.
Yeah.
From a couple hours down the coast, though I'm pretty sure all these could have been bought
Yeah,
right
you
here
can
in
buy
town.
them anywhere.
Whatever.
But that's where I access these.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and see what we've got here. We're going to do a taste test today. This is a little different than anything we've ever done before.
It's gonna be our
Why not?
reactions.
This is fun.
Why don't
Yeah.
we tell them what the tricks
We've
and treats
got
are?
some earthworms.
Yeah, which I don't know if that's even going to be in focus, but
I don't know.
I think they're supposed to be sour.
It's not out of
They're
focus.
very
so we don't
colorful.
know.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet, sour, and earthy. Not
Oh.
just for the birds. Ha
There we go. Okay.
We have some ant candy.
Yeah.
I call dibs on ant candy.
This is how you become ant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
disgusting.
I will hold it at various focal lengths.
Yeah.
And hope that you can see it at one point or
Yeah.
another.
It's basically a brick of rock candy with ants
Yeah.
suspended in it.
And
We also-
basically the same.
Scorpion brittle.
Scorpion brittle.
There's like a whole scorpion in there.
Yeah, it's pretty
That
cool.
one-
I remember we got one of these from my second grade teacher, Mr. Price.
Yeah.
For like
Got
his
a
Christmas
scorpion
present.
brittle?
I can't remember if he ate it. It
It's
was a long
almost
time
too
ago.
pretty to eat.
I just remember we got one.
Yeah, it looks so pretty. I wouldn't
Right?
want to eat it.
Well, you know how they have like the resin.
Exactly. Yeah,
so-
that's what
and
it
then you
looks
put
like.
on
It looks
display.
like
I always
it's
wanted one of
suspended
those.
in amber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
Then we got some crickets. This one's
Crickets.
real sketchy. There's no brand. It
There-
just says crickets.
It's literally just dried crickets,
And it says
salt and vinegar flavored.
Oh,
No
man.
brands. I
Yeah.
love it.
No brand.
It's fine. What are the
It's just a box of crickets.
And then some larvettes, which I've eaten many of these
Yeah,
little
little
packets.
mealworms.
You get these everywhere. San Francisco.
Oh,
Wasn't Mr. Blisle always had these?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are good ones.
It's a Mexican spice flavor.
Yeah.
Alright.
So where do we want to start
Where do we
off
wanna
on this
start with?
adventure? You've
Do
got
we
the
want to
larvettes.
start savory or sweet?
Ooh. Let's do this first because it's Mexican spice. So that out of all of them, that's the most likely to have
Well,
a
we
little
have
kick.
we have a clean palate.
Yeah, I'll get that out of the way.
Oh, it's in a package.
Oh, so
Were you gonna smell them?
You're gonna have to explain to me what they smell like if there is a smell.
Listen to the crinkles, the dulcet crinkles.
Ooh, it's gonna sound great on that camera microphone.
Okay, ASMR.
All right. This smells spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy how?
Like a variety that you may find in Mexico.
Like Chile?
Mexican spice. Yeah, it's like, so think like, honestly, it just smells like dirt.
Why were you lying and say it smelled like spices, Aaron?
Wow.
Because it's Mexican spice.
Okay,
And
my
he
dude.
can't smell. He
I
doesn't
can't
know.
smell, so you can't lie to me like
It smells
that.
vaguely like white people taco seasoning.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's what I expected to taste like.
All right, well,
happened to that cat?
she come running
Something's
downstairs.
happening.
Sorry.
On for you.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to eat the worm.
I want to worm.
One for you. Hold on.
Do we want to do like a Lady and the Tramp with the worm?
You guys can.
That's what I was asking.
We have to. Hold
Duh.
on.
Duh.
Cheers.
Ew, mine has
Dink
legs.
Oh, I got a big one.
Boop.
That was your choice. That is so dry.
They're so insubstantial.
It
There's
just like
no flavor. I think you need to like
There's a little bit of aftertaste.
I think you need like
There's a weird
pinch of
aftertaste.
them.
Yeah, give me a few.
There's a
more.
weird aftertaste. I don't like it.
If you do like 2 or 3, you actually get some flavor.
You just dropped one.
I did.
Give me the crotch one.
There's the fat one.
Crotch
They
one.
taste like gross corn nuts.
I broke them in half.
It tastes like gross corn nuts.
Oh.
It's like a flavored husk.
I don't like them.
Bed.
Yeah, good night.
But Megan,
What a
Megan did not want to participate in our bug
what a
eating.
delicious exoskeleton.
I don't
Alright.
like it.
Crickets next.
I like it.
These are big ones.
I don't like them.
Crickets are big.
I hope the crickets are better. I've had crickets before, but not salt and vinegar crickets, so I'm
I
excited.
thought that sounded the best. The other one was like ranch flavored. And I thought that's probably okay, but I think I like salt and vinegar.
I've never
I like
had
me some
salt and
salted
vinegar. I've
crickets.
just had regular salted.
Yeah, same. Like roasted crickets.
Yeah.
Should we
Okay,
get
so
like scissors?
I'm having so much trouble with
what's
these
the verdict
packages.
on the larvettes?
Oh.
Should we like
Oh.
do like a rating system for each?
Oh, okay. You give it a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10? I'd give it at least a 5.
Not enough crunch, not enough flavor.
Uh,
I don't feel. It doesn't feel like I'm eating bugs.
I give it a 2 out of 10. I
I wanna
don't care for it at all.
I want to feel like I'm actually eating bugs.
Like it didn't make
No.
me like want to vom, but I don't like it.
I give it a 5 out of 10. I thought it was okay.
There we go. Success. Okay.
If I had like a bowl full of them, I could just chow.
Smells like the salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah, like the kettle cooked ones.
Mm-hmm. The good ones.
Let's hold these up to the camera to show like it like if you
The
take one
size.
out,
Look at the creature.
it's like it's a straight up
pour
cricket.
one
Like
into
that.
my hand.
Yeah, that one is like intact.
Look at him.
Yeah.
My little friend.
Yeah.
He's a good. I don't know if you can see, but I tried my best.
Got the little grab him by the leg.
His little
There
legs.
you go. That's for
If
you.
I make him talk, then I won't want to eat him. He's like, hello, everybody.
Like they've literally got their eyeballs or antennas.
What do you
Cheers.
think of like
Cheers.
James the Giant Peach?
Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh, their eyeballs bumped.
That is much more substantial.
That's so salty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so salty.
I don't
Yeah,
taste the vinegar. I just taste salt.
Yeah, that's
It tastes like pure salt. Ah! I hate
Wash
it.
it down.
I like it. I could take
I'm gonna
that.
cleanse my palate with the worms. Oh, it's so salty.
It is.
I could take that into a movie theater, just a bag full of those instead of popcorn.
Okay, you put this much salt on anything, you have no idea what you're eating. Like, you could eat
I hate
anything.
this.
But
I
it's got
want
the
the candy.
texture of something.
It does. It's nice and crunchy. It's like peanuts.
Yeah. Well.
If you were eating just like the shell and not the actual
Oh yeah, I was just
peanut.
gonna say peanuts are kind of dense. That's really light, but much more substantial than the worms. So.
So salty.
Speaking of worms, let's go with the
How much sodium is
earthworms.
in
Yeah.
this?
Oh, that's a good question.
Sodium.
Oh my god. 4
300%.
milligrams.
4 milligrams.
Per each.
Okay, that's not
That'd be
terrible.
I mean,
So
considering how
salty.
small
I
it is.
give those an 8 out of 10. I like that.
Yeah,
It's
me
called
too.
the other green meat.
What's the first green meat?
I don't know. Kermit. It's
Soylent?
not easy being green. Soylent.
Chile
Soylent
verde.
green.
That's the first green meat.
I like that these are called earthworms. I didn't notice the
Yeah.
2 O's. I noticed the Z, but there's
Probably
2
because
O's
there's another company out there
called
that
earthworms.
Why didn't they just spell it earthworms with an S and one O? Instead, they went for 2 O's and a Z.
but they're real worms.
Real worms.
Worms.
What is a worm? It's like it's a romantic worm.
I like that it says, "Where were you when you ate your first earthworm?"
Sitting on the floor.
On
Futurists say earthworms will be a major source of protein for humans. The futures now give one a try.
Futures,
You never
yeah,
fucking-
because all the other species will be dead.
Yep. Yep.
It's climate change.
Yep. You good? You seem
Do we
like you're
need
having some
scissors?
difficulty.
I told you I,
I got
wanted
it.
the green one.
I got it.
want
I'm
green?
counting on you guys
I
to
call
like
dibs
fill
on,
in for me.
on blue. Blue
Blue.
flavor is always
Oh.
best flavor.
Alright, I'll get the red one then.
I feel like I could snap it in half.
Oh, well, definitely.
It just
So
smells like
they're
sweet
not-
and sour candy.
They're not gummy at all. That's
No,
yeah.
no.
They're just
This feels
coated.
almost like a coat hanger wire.
Yeah.
It smells like a Sour
Cheers.
Patch Kid.
Cheers. Oh,
Oh, it's crunchier than I would be.
that's pretty solid.
Oh,
That's
You know how they have like
I'm struggling.
when you
You're
get
gonna
like
watch this back in
the
editing.
coin machines where it's like chiclets, a real tiny little thing
Oh.
that's supposed to be gum.
Yeah.
It's that kind of texture
Yeah.
where it just kind of breaks apart.
It's hard.
The more
but
I chew it, the worse it tastes.
there's some underlying squish. The flavoring is.
Oh. I don't like the aftertaste. I don't like any of this. So that I'd have a much better
Does
time.
it say that these are supposed to be sour?
Sweet and
Sweet,
sour.
sour, and earthy.
Ugh.
I mean, they weren't wrong. It's
I'm
sweet,
gonna-
sour, and earthy.
I don't like
I'm
that.
drinking my lemonade.
2.
I'm gonna give that a 3.
2 out of 10.
It's not horrible, but it's not enjoyable.
Did we rate the crickets?
It's pretty horrible.
I think I
Crickets were an 8 for both
I
of
said
us.
8.
I didn't say anything. I'd give the crickets like a 1.
Really?
It was so salty. I don't know if it
too
was
much
just
salt?
it was so salty.
Fair enough.
I usually like crickets. I would usually give it like a 5, but it was so salty.
That's
The earthworms is my highest rated, but I still don't
Okay.
like it.
So our
I'd
remaining.
give it like a 4.
These are the only 2 left. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these remaining ones are.
It's
they're-
bigger than I thought.
I was just gonna say these are chunky. They're gonna be kind of hard to break
There's only
apart.
ants in some part of it.
So, do you have like a hammer? Can we break it?
We should preserve it.
Is this watermelon flavor?
What flavor is this one?
It's like-
Toffee? It's a toffee scorpion. Ugh.
Where's the flavor?
That one's apple.
Ah, yes it is.
Thank you. Oh, there's little ants on the inside of the box. It's cute.
Okay, this is a large piece right off the bat.
I'm just throwing
Well, like I was
fits.
gonna
So
say,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
for those small ones on the side because they've all got the bugs in them.
Put that there for a
Oops.
minute. Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you. This one's got like an ant head sticking out.
I guess don't bite into this too hard just in case it's like actually
I'm gonna
really
bite
hard.
into it.
Alright, here we
I'm
go.
gonna lick it. Tastes like apple. Tastes like Jolly Rancher.
All right, so we got
Cheers.
our little
Cheers.
glass pieces full of ants there. Like you can see that there's.
Oh,
I've got like what is that? 4 or 5 ants in
I
there.
got 2.5.
Alright,
Yeah, I got a lot. You're chewing it?
Yeah.
I want to at least get the flavor first.
tastes like apple. You can't taste the ants.
I feel like I could feel where their little ant bodies were, but now I crunched through them and they're gone.
That's a real subtle apple. This is really sweet.
Now it's in my teeth. Give me another ant.
This one's just a head.
Good.
Yeah, that's just a head.
I'll put this head. It is a really subtle apple. It's not like really overtly apple flavored.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like definitely a lot more sweet compared to like most apple candy. It's a little more sour. What's
There's
it?
a lot of faces.
9
in this
out of
video.
10. It was my favorite so far.
Yeah? This is not my favorite so far.
I like apple.
What's your favorite so far?
The crickets.
Crickets.
I love those crickets.
I give it a 9 out of 10 too. It's good.
I like it better than I like the mealworms, which I give a 5. I give the crickets an 8. I would give this a 6.
6.
For me, it's not a strong enough flavor. And it's like, it's one of those things where the presentation is where it shines, because you can see the bugs in it. Once you like chew into it, there's no telling that it was ants that you're
Smelling
eating.
this scorpion?
Yeah. I kind of want to leave this guy intact.
Yeah?
It's just so cool looking. Oh no!
Okay, so I got little bits of ants in my mouth.
What a fun life we lead.
Whale.
The things we do for the internet.
Wash this down with another worm.
Yeah.
The scorpion, honestly, is probably going to be kind of the same thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
That's one of those that, like, I probably should have got a couple of those for you, because that one's just too pretty to look at.
I might eat half an earthworm
Um,
again.
Those were the worst.
I know, but I'm gonna try it again. And I'll cleanse my palate with ants.
I'm actually going to knock that down to a 5 instead of 6. Because the ant remnants stayed in my mouth after chewing it up, and kind of in my teeth. And I think,
I've got the candy in my teeth. I think the ants are gone, but
this is definitely the ants that's giving me grief right now.
Am I
mustache.
beautiful?
As ever.
It's a worm.
It's
Holding a
worm.
worm on my face.
I don't know. I don't like the texture. I feel like with the crickets and the larvettes, having them so dried out made them easier to chew. These ones were probably not totally dried out before they put them in the sugar mixture, or
Definitely not.
Why did I eat another?
even if
I
they
told you
were,
they're the
I think
worst.
I know.
they were kind of moisturized with the sugar mixture they're put into. So once they kind of break
Moisturized.
out, yeah, I mean that's literally what it is. They've moisturized
They
the
plumped
ants.
them up.
Yeah, so not I can't say I'm a fan of that.
Mm.
I'm gonna stick with my crickets.
Stick it with the crickets.
I'm gonna stick with
uh,
my normal Halloween candy.
So
You don't want any ants
So
every day?
what's your favorite Halloween candy besides these tasty
Besides
bugs?
these tasty treats.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Reese's peanut butter cups
For
good.
sure.
It's good. How about you, Sam?
For me,
Yeah.
I like Twix. Twix bars.
Twix is good. For
Twix is my
years,
bad.
that was my favorite, and I do love Reese's. But I found that growing popularity, people have been passing out the mini Hershey's cookies and creams bars over the
Those
last
are pretty
few
good,
years,
yeah.
and I
Not
dig
a
that.
fan.
I went through like a
Well.
phase where that was like my favorite candy bar, and
Yeah.
then I got tired of it real quick because I ate too many.
It's always been in my top favorites, and like I love it. Like, you know, I get very excited when I get one of those. Well, not that I trick or treat these days, but back when I did, you know,
My other
whenever
favorite
I've gotten
candy-
candy to pass out.
Are the pretzel M&Ms. I don't know if they make them
Ooh.
anymore, but
Yes,
the
they
pretzel
do.
M&Ms
Yes,
are so
those
good.
are
I haven't been
so
able to find them in stores
good.
though.
They're real good.
They have a lot of like the peanut butter ones and stuff right now,
Those
but
are
I
also
can't find the
really good.
pretzels.
I'm trying. Honestly, gas stations right in front of the counter, they usually have a whole display of them. And like M&M's has had all kinds of weird experimental flavors, like coffee nut,
Yeah.
which is pretty good. Gas
pretty
stations for that. What's your least
We have a
favorite?
candy bowl. Ooh, least favorites.
Yeah.
Gosh, I mean,
Least favorite candies.
I haven't seen them in years, but when we were younger, there used to be these tiny little cardboard boxes of just sugar sticks. They almost look like
Oh
joints.
yeah.
And I remember
That's
getting
what basically like the
Yeah.
candy cigarettes were. Do you ever grow up
Kind
with
of.
candy cigarettes?
yeah, with like bubble gum and chocolate. But these ones, it's literally just like a dried stick of sugar.
Yeah.
they're
And it was
chalky.
like
It's like a
Yeah,
worse
yeah.
version of like the sticks that come with like the Fun Dip pack.
yes,
But
yes.
it's like
It's,
if
like,
you're
worse.
just eating the
It's
stick.
like if
Just the stick.
it's like if somebody had sucked on it a little bit, so it's lost its definitive shape, and it's just
If they
this
like look a
rough-looking-
little bit worn down too, like
Yeah.
someone already got to it.
almost like somebody like they had a beaver gnaw on it a little bit,
Like,
before
whittle
they
it down.
packaged it. Yeah. Oh god, those are bad.
So that's your least
That's
favorite.
my least.
I always
favorite.
hated dots.
Yeah, I was gonna say dots are my least favorite.
I love dots, and
They
you
just-
you
I
want to know
can't chew
why?
'em.
It's the reason people hate them. I love when they get stuck in my teeth.
Oh.
You save them for later.
Exactly. It's like
Yeah.
it's the slow dissolving kind of candy distribution method.
All right.
But
all
I
right.
haven't
like 'em.
been like I haven't had to eat a candy that I didn't like because
We're
like in a
adults now.
long time. Yeah, so like on Halloween I only
Well,
buy
okay.
the stuff that I want to eat.
Did your parents ever do the thing where they're like, we have to check it for poison, and then they would take some of your candy, your hard-earned candy, or is that just like some sort of awful thing that happened in my childhood
I can't
that my
say
mother stole
parents
on my
ever did that.
my peanut butter cups?
I would sort my candy before eating it.
I would too.
I
was
used
also,
to trade with my son.
would
yeah,
dump
we
them
would
up.
like. I would set up like my wares.
Was that
I'm like,
fun?
I'm willing to trade these, not these.
Oh,
I
yeah,
already have
only
40
child
Tootsie
here.
Rolls.
You could have come over. You were usually there anyways.
Right? When I was like much younger, I'd dump it on upside
Yeah.
down and then sort it into the categories, and that's just what I was stuck with. There wasn't anyone to swap it with.
Yeah.
But no, it's neatly organized. I'm just
Good
playing
times.
with
It
my
was.
firm.
So yeah, this has been I don't even know what to call this.
Our
It's the
Halloween
Nerd Herders
special.
Halloween special.
It's just a video.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's
We'll
fun.
just call it the Nerd Herders Halloween special.
Yeah, Nerd Herders Halloween special. Everything that we do is always part of a series or some kind
Yeah,
of
this-
objective. But like this is
Whatever.
just us talking
This is the Nerd Herders
to
annual.
you.
Nerders annual.
So
Part
happy
1 of 4.
Halloween, everybody. Stay safe.
Stay
Stay nerdy.
Stay nerdy.